Illusions, but he's got some special guests with him, and he's got Hanneman, he's got Danny, but tonight he also has another special guest, and her name is Kahlan, and she will be out tonight as well. And it's going to be a great night of illusions. We love when they come here, and we hope that you're going to love the show as well. Real quick, I want to tell you a little bit about the Cup. We are an all-volunteer organization. We have been since the inception back in about 1992. I personally have been with the Cup since 1996. First weekend I ever came to Green Bay in 1996. What a great year to come to Green Bay. Super Bowl, I found the Cup of Joy, my home church. I should have just left after that. Didn't get any better. Not really. You're here, so it's better. If you have any questions about the Cup, how we're supported, anything at all, let us know. Again, we're an all-volunteer staff, and that includes Jan, who works tirelessly, along with our sound and our video people who are here. They're all volunteers. So again, I hope you appreciate this gem in Green Bay, Wisconsin. One other note on that, you know, we get musicians from all around the United States that come here, and a lot of them from Nashville, because a lot of the Christian artists come up from Nashville now. And it's so funny, because we'll get an artist up here from Nashville, and after the show, at the end of the night, you kind of visit with them a little bit, and they'll say, you know what, now I can go back to Nashville and feel like I'm a part of the Christian music scene because I played at the Cup of Joy, because they told me you haven't played anywhere unless you've been at the Cup of Joy. So you're in a special place. I hope you appreciate it. Before I introduce Monty tonight, dear Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for this beautiful venue that you've provided for us. We thank you for the support that we get from the audiences that help us to keep opening the doors every Friday and Saturday night. We pray a blessing over this night, and we just hope it's an enjoyable night, as we know it will be. Let's forget about all our cares and concerns that are outside of the building, and let's just focus on having a good time and receive the joy and the talent that will be on this stage tonight. In Jesus' name, everybody said, hey, Monty, come on out and introduce what you got going on tonight.
Hey, all right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, we got a good crowd out here tonight. Hey, thanks. Perfect. I am Monty. I'm going to tell you just a quick couple of things about me before we get started. It's really quite easy. I've never had a real job in my life. This is all I have ever done. And, wow, we got a nice crowd here tonight. But, yeah, a lot of fun. We'll be mainly guiding you through the show tonight. I'll be kind of the MC and stuff. I do have some great performers here with me that are perform with me quite a bit. So we'll have a little fun. But you want to see magic. You don't want to see some old, ugly old fort like me up here. Let's try this. A little bit of music, maestro. Thank you. Thank you. I actually have 3 Guinness World Records in magic, and one of them is with these little red balls. So I've had them for like 20 years, so hopefully I can do a few things other people can't. This is an old magic portal. You'll probably see me use it a few times tonight. It's been handed down from magician to magician. You saw I keep the little red balls in there. I pull them out when I'm done. Pull them out, do a little magic with them. When I'm done, I just tuck them right back inside, and we're ready to go. Okay, we do have a great show for you tonight. I'm going to bring out our first entertainer. His name is Hanneman. Hanneman, wow, he's done some pretty neat stuff. He's been performing with me for a while now and done a lot of shows with me. He recently, last year, took second place for a big contest in front of a bunch of magicians. Not people that have never seen him perform before, or not people that first time seeing magic. How many of you have seen magic before? Oh, pretty good numbers. Yeah, cool. So a lot of, anyway, he was doing it in front of world-class magicians. And I mean really well-known magicians. So let me just bring him right out. Hanneman, come on out here. There you go. Give him a big hand.
Hello, I am Hanneman the Magician, and this is a crate of wonders that changed my life. As I strive to become a great magician, there are still many mysteries that I encounter that cause me to wonder. For instance, why do people think magicians are always up to something fishy? Watch. 1. Everyone count with me. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! We caught a big one. I've encountered this little guy before. His name's Muffin, and oh, we barely caught him by his tail. He makes a mysterious shh sound. Do you know what other kind of fish makes a shh sound? A fried, oh, sorry, Muffin fish. Hey, no need to squirt water at me. Muffin. Oh. Whew. Well, now that I've quelled your suspicions and Muffin, I'd like to share a mystery with you that has been truly floundering me. Miss, your name? Yes. Emily. A round of applause as Emily joins me on stage. Emily, if you could stand right over here, facing towards the middle. This remarkable mystery involves a handkerchief and a rope. If I could have you hold the handkerchief just like so. And here's our rope. Emily, what I'd like you to do is tie a single knot. We're going to weave the ends of the handkerchief between the ropes. And if I could have you tie them together 2 more times. Not too tightly.
Not too tightly?
Nope. Perfect. You want to do one more? Perfect. You can see Emily has tied the handkerchief to completely surround the rope. On the count of 3, you're going to grab both ends of the handkerchief and pull the handkerchief, please. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Emily, you did it. The handkerchief passed through the rope. Would you kindly check those knots as you untie them? Now, as a magician, I don't understand this. So I thought I would think like a scientist and devise an experiment. Our scientific apparatus, a solid metal coin. Those are real knots. Thank you, Emily. Emily, could you drape the handkerchief over the coin? Oh, before I get ahead of myself here. It's metal, yes? If you could hold on to the ends. Is there a hole in that handkerchief? Oh, that would have been a hole in my hypothesis. Thank you, Emily, so much. A round of applause for my lab assistant. You could. Thank you so much. Now, if this coin is magical too, well, these experiments may end up going on and on forever. So, well, maybe it's best we forget about the coin. Wait, it's strange. That's stranger. That's not a fish, that's a banana. I knew I had a strange mystery on my hands, but not... 2 bananas? I mean, maybe it could be the handkerchief. I mean, I think I'm starting to go bananas. Well, Muffin, stay away from those bananas. You know what happened last time you monkeyed around. This handkerchief shouldn't allow things to go through it. I mean, atoms are mostly empty space, It's the repulsion between electromagnetic fields that causes matter to appear solid. Oh, Muffin got me the coin. Well, thank you, Muffin. It's like you can read minds, or are you reenacting how we first met? It involved this very coin. I dropped it into the Fox River. Long story. But just as I thought it was lost forever, a small fish surfaced with this coin in its mouth. And that was Muffin. This isn't just an ordinary coin. It's a piece of history. It's a relic. It's from 1913. It was produced in Oshkosh by the Oaks Magical Company. And it's time for a final experiment, a bag to drop the coin into. You can hear it in there. I may not understand these mysteries, but I know everything that starts as a mystery ends as a mystery. And that makes me happy. Now, these crates and the magic props inside came into my life in a very unusual way at the end of a card game. A deck of cards, a tool of the magician, and the card cheat. I need another fine individual from the audience here. The gentleman in the gray shirt there. Yes, you. Your name? Dennis. A round of applause as Dennis joins me on stage. A Sharpie for you to hold on to. Now, what I want you to see, Dennis, and everyone in the audience, is that these cards are different. What I'd like you to do is I'm going to riffle down the side of the deck, and I'd like you to say stop at any time. Stop. Right there?
Yep.
Okay. If you could, write your name across the very top of the card and the very bottom of the card. There is a table right behind you if you need.
Top and bottom?
Yes, please. So there's no doubt it's your card. And as the ink dries, if you could, show it to the audience. Okay, I'm going to turn around. To return your card here, if you could, please say stop.
Stop.
Right there?
Yep.
Okay, if you could. Thank you. Now, your card's lost in this deck. And thankfully, well, we're not playing cards tonight, we're not playing poker. Because, well, I think I should be honest here with you. I want to see if you could find your card. We're about halfway through the deck, Dennis. No? Only a few cards left, and you absolutely took that Sharpie. It's gone from the deck, Dennis. So I think it's best we stick to an optical illusion tonight. So for this optical illusion, I need 4 cards. What you're going to notice is these cards from the front look absolutely different from one another. But from the back, they look the same. And if I go just like this, you imagine there's more than 4. But there's 1, 2, 3, and 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4 cards. Muffin's trying to get the Sharpie for me. I hope I'm not that predictable. Dennis, are you joking with me? That I have a joker here. Do you remember what your card was? Any assistance?
I think it.
Well, I'll do my best here. And the joker transforms into the 7 of diamonds. Thank you so much, Dennis. A round of applause for my honest card player. Oh! Muffin insisted I have to put my autograph on it, too. Thank you, Dennis. Well, maybe since I'm so predictable, I should share something that has a little more allure with you. Muffin. Well, I wanted to show you something with more allure, but Muffin went for allure. Well, thank you, Muffin. Well, I have a special treat for all of you. A jar of jelly beans. Now, tonight I'm going to do something that has never been done before. I'm going to mentally send digits to members of the audience, and collectively, using your combined mental powers, we will guess how many jelly beans are in that jar. I already have a challenger. Muffin, are you sure you can do it? Well, I guess Muffin the fish is going to mentally send these numbers. For this, I need 3 assistants. 1, you can stand right where you're seated. 2, and then 3 will be in the packer shirt there. You can just stand right up where you're at. Okay. Muffin, are you ready? Are you sure? Okay. Assistant number 1, Muffin's going to do his best here to send a digit between 1 and 9 to you. What digit is Muffin sending you? Between 1 and 9. 7. Assistant number 2. Muffin, are you sure you can do this? What number is Muffin sending you? 5. 5. And assistant number 3. You sure you? Muffin's going to try really hard here. What number is Muffin sending you between 1 and 9? 2. So just to double check here, you said 7, 5, and 2. Okay. Well, I guess all that's left is to count the jelly beans in the jar. Well, it turns out I did that already. And I sealed the number of jelly beans that are in this jar into this little envelope here. And we're going to see, because there are 752 jelly beans in this jar, there we go. Okay, I'm going to come right down. 752. If you could reach right into the envelope, please. And how many jelly beans were in this jar?
752.
752, exactly what the audience thought. How did you all do it? A round of applause for our mind-reading assistants. And a special shout out to Muffin the fish. Wait, Muffin. You didn't know how many jelly beans were in the jar, did you? You read my mind to figure that out. You've been practicing in secret. Well, I guess if you didn't keep that secret from me, maybe you wouldn't be hungry right now. Muffin's running an empty stomach. Well, friends, I believe I have saved the best for last. We experimented with the handkerchief, we experimented with the coin, but we did not experiment with the rope. You see that? We might have an opportunity here. I think this rope's magical too. What's better than one magic rope? 2 magic ropes. I like the way you think. Any great magician deserves more than one magical rope. Extremely sharp. Hey, Muffin, I need those scissors. I think he's a little jealous. Whoa. I thought I cut the rope. Well, maybe this time we should get some evidence. I mean, there, I cut the rope. We couldn't let it get off the hook that easy. I feel like this rope is trying to trick us. Well, maybe we should tie the ends together this time. That'll keep it out of trouble. Ouch! Muffin, it's not nice to bite people. Here, how about you snack on these instead? I thought the knot would just disappear. Well, wonder if it'll move. Wait. It moved. Could you hold on to the end of the rope for me? See, I wonder if it'll move back to the middle. Oh, we fell for that hook, line, and sinker. Thank you for helping me. Could I have my rope back? Perfect. Well, this rope is really trying to trick us, and we can't let it do that. We should cut it again. I think we can even cut it one more time. I mean, worst case, we'll end up with our own little pieces of rope. 8 pieces of rope. 8 minus 1 equals 7. 7 minus 1 equals 6 minus 1 equals 5. This rope is incredible. Well, thank you for being part of my journey. I could not have done it without your support. I really do believe the greatest magic in life is helping others follow their dreams, as I am truly sharing mine with you. On behalf of everybody, me, Muffin ate all the bananas. Well, a big round of applause for Banana Muffin. Oh. Muffin, you've come a long way since a mysterious shh sound. I mean, who knew you had so many incredible talents hidden beneath the surface? Thank you.
Wow, and I get to follow that. What do you think? Huh? That's pretty cool, yeah? I'm still trying to figure that out with Muffin. Hanneman, come on back out here. What do you think? Pretty good? Yeah. All right, give Hanneman a great big hand. Oh, I thought I'd do one more little quick thing for you since I'm out here. How many of you know what a singing bow is? You ever heard of a singing bow? Anybody? They're made in the Orient, usually in China, like that. It's a bow like this, just a brass bow. Yeah, but they take and they pound it 1 pound at a time to make it so that it has a beautiful sound to it. That's why they call it a singing bow. And neat, yeah. Normally I would bring it down there. When you touch it, you notice the sound stops, just like when you touch a guitar string or something like that. Okay. Singing bow is kind of fun. Anyway, they're made in Japan. They make that sound with them. But I thought, well, hey, I'm a magician. Why don't I do something else with them? If you look at them, nothing there. Perfect. Uh-huh. And I take the singing bow, put it on the table like that. You remember my little magic portal, little music maestro? What do you think? Here we go. Watch closely. You believe that? Neither do I. But check this out. Did you see it? Thank you. Little example of why I have the Guinness World Record with these. When they put them in my pocket, they don't really disappear. I don't know why they keep coming back. If I want to get rid of them, I have to actually put them in the portal. then they disappear. All right, I'm going to bring my next act out. You're going to love this girl. This is Kahlan coming out. She is a young magician. She's 13 years old. But wow, this girl is amazing. She's already been featured in the front page of the local newspaper in Kimberly, where my little place is. They featured her on the big picture and every article on the very front page of the local newspaper. She's performed in front of groups as large as 1,000, and groups like this. She was with me on Paper Fest last year. And Sunday, she's off to Pittsburgh to do some stuff with about 1,000 magicians there. So that's kind of cool. I'm very proud of this young girl. Kahlan, why don't you come on out here? Give her a big hand. I'll get out of her way.
Hello, I am Kahlan, and I'm going to share some of my magic with you all. To start off with, I'm sure for the 4th of July, some of you have gone out and seen some fireworks, right? Yeah. Well, fireworks, I know, have a lot of different colors, like the ones I have here. But when all the colors combine, like this, all of them into the bag at once, they can join together to make something that is incredibly beautiful. Thank you very much. Next. I have these 3 ropes here. Now, a little fun story with these ropes is that in the 2nd grade, I think I have a very fond memory of my teacher. Now, my teacher was teaching the class all about lengths and measurement, and she held 3 ropes just like this at the front of the classroom and asked the class, are these ropes all the same length or all different lengths? What would you guys have said? All right, I hear most of you saying different, but I raised my hand and I said, they are all the same length. My teacher applied to see her after class. So, when the school day was done, I went to her desk and she held out the 3 ropes to me. She said, Kahlan, show me why you think they are all the same length. So I said, I can do that. I can take this short rope here, the medium rope here, and the long rope here. Obvious length difference. Let's bring them one at a time up to the top, just like so. First the short, then the medium, then finally the long. We're halfway there. The ends are like this, right? But the loops are nowhere near the same. Let's fix that. Just like that, I was able to show my teacher 1, 2, 3 ropes. I'm sensing some of us are holding back. I'll give you a bit more convincing. We have 1, we have 2, and finally, we have 3 ropes. There we go, that's better. Now, would it be even cooler if I was able to make these ropes all different lengths again? All right. Challenge accepted. The short, the long, and the medium. Thank you all very much for the gracious applause. Here we go. I'm sure some of you might have been wondering what these 2 things are. Well, you're about to see. Put that down there for now. This is actually a model. Does anyone want to guess what it's a model of? Just shout it out. I'm hearing traffic light, stoplight, stop and go light, which are all very true. This is a model of a traffic light, stoplight, stop and go light, whatever you want to call it. It also represents one of my favorite experiences as a magician. I come from around the Appleton area, and sometimes the village of Kimberly over there calls me for random jobs, like when there's a big job that they need to be fixed. At this time in particular, I was called. I pick up the phone and I say, what? And they're like, we need you to come fix some traffic lights with your magic. And I say, okay. So I go over there and they show me the problem. They took out the old bulbs and put on the lid so no one would get confused. Now, the lid is needed. And then they put in the brand new green, so it goes at the bottom, right? Then the brand new yellow, so it goes in the middle. And finally, the brand new red, so it goes at the top. And then they lifted the lid, and the red was at the bottom, the green was in the middle, and the yellow was at the top. Can we all just agree that this is not what it is supposed to look like? Let's try that again. I decided to give it a try because I thought I might be getting a joke played on me. So I put the lid on. First is the green, right? So it goes at the bottom. Yellow, so it goes in the middle. And red, so it goes at the top. Red at the bottom, green in the middle, and you all guessed it, yellow at the top. Yep. All right. I think the problem is with the red. You know why? Because if it weren't for the red, the green and the yellow would fall into place. But the red is not staying up at the top. It's skipping down and going to the bottom. So let's take them out one at a time. Let's take the red one out as well. Put those off to the side, put those two in, and put on the lid. With this troublesome red bulb, I'm going to bring out some of my wrapping paper and wrap it on up. You can see it in there. Wrap it all up safe and sound, yep. All right. I take my bag and I head over to the hardware store. I ask the guy behind the counter, "Sir, do you have any red traffic light bulbs?" And he said, "I am so sorry. We have green ones, we have yellow ones, but we have no red traffic light bulbs." It was time to turn to a more magical solution. So, I called up the village workers and I said, "Meet me back at the work site as soon as you can." And I drove back to the work site as fast as I could. Well, very true. I should say I rode back in my mom's car, yes. All right. That aside, when I arrived, I gathered all the village workers around, just like we are now. And I said, "Watch this." I took my bag, and I took the traffic light. Rolled up my sleeves. We can feel the magic energy. All right. And then I said, "Just watch as I lift the lid and reveal the green and yellow," right? And there we go. There we go. But if the red is in here, what happened to the one in here? Well, some of you may not know this, but doing magic actually makes one incredibly hungry. So I decided to make myself a little snack. So I unwrapped the paper and I said to the workers, "Orange, you glad you called a magician?" I'll be saving that for later. All right. All good things must come to an end, and unfortunately, I only have one more thing that I'm going to share with you all before I'm off the stage. So, without further ado, Maestro, a little music, please. Thank you all very much.
What do you think? Yeah, pretty proud of this girl. Not bad. Give her one more big hand. Perfect. Cool. Thank you, Kahlan.
And thank you, Monty. We're going to pause here just for a moment, and we're going to take an offering, so please prepare yourself. One thing about our offering, this is how we do it. We do actually do it with the cans. On the music side, that will actually go to our illusionist magicians tonight. Whatever's in there belongs to them. And in the Cup of Joy side will stay with us to help us keep the lights on, keep the air conditioning going, and pay some other bills that we have to do. Yes, this is how we do it every Friday and Saturday night. And it always amazes me how generous people are. So one other thing, if you'd like to give because you don't have cash, a lot of people don't carry cash anymore, you can go back to the counter and they'll be glad to take your offering. Just let them know you want it to either be for the magicians or you want it to be for the Cup of Joy, or a little bit for each, and they can take your debit or credit card back at the counter. Before I get to that, and come around with the cans, just a couple of things. Coming up tomorrow night, Travis Bruce will be on our stage. He is a folk blues type singer, and he'll have Jessica Auer with him as a special guest. Coming up next Friday, 1 week from tonight, you saw the previews. It was Joseph Haberdink, and he'll have guest Cindy Hansen with him. 1 week from tomorrow, if you like Celtic folk music, you want to be here a week from tomorrow, as we'll have Band O'Barley. I don't know why I have a hard time saying it. Band O'Barley is the name of the band. Celtic music. And one thing I do want to mention, let's say, for instance, that you know how to do some illusion tricks, or you have another talent, such as singing, playing an instrument. We save one night every month for you to come on down here, sign up, and you get to take our stage that is coming up Friday, July 28th. It's called Open Mic. And again, it is your opportunity to take the stage. So again, something you might want to consider. Again, this is how we do it. We do it with the two cans. One is for music, one is for cup. Music will stay with the illusionists here tonight. We'll come around with the cans. And if you want to give back at the counter, they'd be glad to help you there. Dear Heavenly Father, again, we thank you so much for this blessing called the Cup of Joy and all that you have provided over the years through the people and the patrons that come in and out of our doors. So, Father, we just pray this offering. We know it'll be exactly to the penny it's intended to be, with the help of God's people. And everybody said, thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Everybody here, I heard him mention the open mic night. You really should come see, if you get a chance, come to those and start participating in them. I know many of young magicians that got started that way. And some of them, I remember back when even David Copperfield was doing that. David Copperfield's from Hawaii. I'm from Hawaii. I remember back when he was doing some open mic stuff way back then. So that's a good way to get started. And again, the donations you guys are doing, they really do help a place like this. It could not survive without it. And people like our group, believe me, it really helps us too, because I mainly use it to run our little outfit and to support the kids like Kahlan, so I can help them grow and things like that. None of it goes into my personal pocket. So anyway, let's try this. What do you think is going to happen? A handkerchief and a little bit of music. Ready to go, Maestro? Thank you. A lot of them there, yeah? And nothing here either. I'm going to bring out our next performer. This gentleman has been performing with me, wow, ever since I came to, pretty much ever since I came here to Green Bay or the Green Bay area. Like I said, I'm from Hawaii. I moved over here about 10 years ago. Danny Dane is our next gentleman. He's done probably more shows with me than anybody in this area. And he's produced several shows for me where I wasn't even involved. He just runs them, has produced them all by himself. He competed in the Pittsburgh, I think this one was in Grand Rapids. I go to so many of these places, I don't remember. I think this was in Grand Rapids where he participated with me there, and he competed in the show there in front of, I think that was over 1,000 magicians. So it's kind of neat. He competed in that one against world-class talent, like where Kahlan's going. There'll be magicians from all over the world there. The particular competition that he was in, I was actually in that one too. He was in it. Danny and I did a team act in that one, but it was kind of neat. We got beat by an act by Japan from China, and we figured it out. The act that beat us, it was just Danny and I on stage, and the act that beat us was from China, and we figured out they had spent probably over $1 million just for that act. And we didn't have that kind of budget. Believe me, we didn't have hardly any budget at all. But they had a crew running their props on stage that you couldn't see, all hidden. They had a crew of, I think it was 10 or 15 people. Oh, no, it was closer to 20, I think. But anyway, they ran it. So it was kind of neat. And the act was sponsored by China. So we didn't, no other competition there had a chance against that one. But it's kind of fun. I thought you might enjoy that story. Okay, let me bring out Danny Dane.
Hello. Yes, thanks for that intro, Monty. I am Danny Dane. I was Monty's first apprentice when he moved from Hawaii to Green Bay after throwing a dart at the map of the United States. It hit Green Bay, Wisconsin. So I consider myself very lucky, very fortunate that Monty, the world-famous magician in Hawaii, got to come to Green Bay, Wisconsin. Now, he might say otherwise with the Wisconsin blizzards, but I'm very happy he's here. So, without further ado, let's get some magic. Now, a lot of magicians will use a top hat, and they will actually pull items out of that top hat. Well, Danny Dane already has a fedora, so didn't really need that top hat. Plus, the fedora is way cooler, so just ask me. And instead of a magic hat, instead of a magic top hat, I use a magic box. Now, what makes it magic, you say? It's actually empty. It's empty when I'm not using it. When I don't say any of the magic words, it's empty. It does have this metal cylinder inside it. I don't know if that kind of just helps with the magic, I guess. Do we know a magic word? Does anyone have a magic word for me? I heard abracadabra, and that just happens to be my favorite. So I'm just going to use abracadabra, wave my hand around it, and snap my fingers. I hope it's not a rabbit. I'm afraid of them. Yeah, they don't need that good of eyesight, all right? Sunglasses. And, oh, well, it's a good time for this. being summer and everything. There we go. And just kind of put this on here, just like so. Bump my mic a little bit. There we go. That was good. Do we have another magic word? What do you think? Packers. That's a good place for that. That is a good place for that. All right. Wave my hands. Packers. Well, let's not jump to conclusions here. I mean, the box is very magical, but it can give me whatever it likes. So we won't read anything into this. How about another word? Hocus pocus. I like that better. All right. My hand. Hocus pocus. Another lemon. Wait. This is interesting. Okay. Well, I'm glad it wasn't the Packers who did it. Okay. You know, I've seen this done on TV, and the magicians on there will pull out $100 bills. Danny Dane gets lemons, okay? That's where we're at. Okay. Actually, I think I have to up my game for this last one. To get something truly special, I just have to yeah, that'll work. Okay. This is good. This is perfect because when my mom always said, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Or lemon ice. Now for this next one, I've always said that no magic show is complete without an escape act. Wisconsin is world famous for an escape act. Who knows why? Harry Houdini, that is right, and that's why we need to have an escape act here. Now, I do unfortunately need 2 adult volunteers to come up here. I am not looking to embarrass you in any way, shape, or form. I can do that to myself. We'll have you come up, and right there and back. Perfect, perfect. The steps are over here. Let's give them a hand. Whoa, he just tackles it. There we go. All right, I'll be in the center here. Why don't you come over here? I'm going to introduce myself to you. Danny. Paul. How are you doing? Mike. Paul and Mike. All right. Mike, I'm going to give you this bag. Make sure there's nothing fishy in it or anything like that. Make sure there's no holes or anything like that. Mike. Or Paul. I'm going to give you this lock. Did you find anything, Mike?
No.
Nothing in there at all? No. Okay. I hear something in there. I hear something in there. Why don't you reach in there?
Oh, keys.
Oh, well, keys. How did those get in there? Now, the first thing I do is roll up my sleeves, because everyone always says, Danny, I bet you're keeping an extra key or a lock pick inside your sleeves. No way. Danny's the real deal here. There's times I don't get out. Let me tell you. And let me say, the police officers in Green Bay have my number, because they've seen me more than once driving home, still locked in my shackles. And they are nice enough that when they pull me over to actually unlock. So that's fantastic. That's a little side story there. Now, Paul, I'm going to have you lock me in nice and tight. Nice and tight. You got to go through, yeah, that's tight. He follows directions well. There we go. That is nice and tight. Yeah, don't worry about that blood. No. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. Then, oh, yeah, that's perfect. Well done, Paul. I think I might have Mike do this one. Mike, lock me up nice and semi-tight. I don't need the feel in my hand anymore. Yeah, Mike, that's good. Yeah, that's tight. Very good. Well, forget about that semi-tight. Just go for it, Mike.
No, that's a good one. Well, sorry.
Just go for it. Now, yeah, make it nice and tight. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Make sure your lock is on there, nice. Make sure your lock is on there. All right. Now, Mike, you have a bag there with 2 red straps. I'm gonna have you hand one of those straps to Paul here. Very good. Yep. Hold it on that hand right there. Hold it on that hand. Perfect. All right. Now, put my hand in here, and could I get a countdown from 5, please?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, this is going well. Nice job, Paul. Mike, you too. You did your job. Okay, don't panic, Mike. Don't panic, Paul. We're fine. We can do this. Okay, I'll just finagle a little bit here. Okay, I got to back up for this. Now, Paul, I just need you to break my thumb, and then I should just be able to slide it right out. Not a problem. And are you feeling strong there, Paul? Okay. Do you need to stretch first? You got to stretch. You look strong. Okay. All right. Because I really don't need this halfway. Okay. Don't just break it halfway, because I think that would be so much worse. Do we have a doctor in the house at all? I'm going to say no. Okay. I had a few questions. Okay. All right. Now, Mike, are you feeling pretty strong there?
Yeah, I think I can.
Okay. You're pretty eager there, Mike. Okay. Is anyone else pretty warm up here? Now, I have to warn you both, I am a crier. So, I also will probably faint. So, if you could just please catch me before I fall in the front row there. That's not the kind of attitude that I need right now. Okay? We're a team. We're a team. Okay. Okay. You sure you don't know how to stretch or something? Okay. All right. You're good. All right. I'm gonna look this way. Maybe don't tell me when he's gonna do it, because I don't want to know. All right. You just wait. I just got to breathe a minute. Just, things I do for magic. This is, I go all out. No one says Danny Dane does not go all out. You know, I think I'll try the bake again one more time. Just get going a little bit here. And actually, Mike, if you want to just pull.
Hey.
What? What? What?
I saw something.
Oh, you thought you saw something. You thought you saw something.
All right, it's time to break your.
I thought we were.
You had your chance.
No. Give me a chance here. Oh man. Okay. He is eager. Okay. Whew. Okay. We'll just go. How you feeling there, Paul? Okay. I mean, he's one of us. All right. We're still a team here. We're still a team. Okay. All right. Okay. And actually, Paul, if you could just perfect. Okay. What? Can we just get a countdown going here? 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. No. Thank you very much. Let's give a hand for my teammates. There we go. I don't need them. Thank you. I'm going to bring Monty back out here.
All right, don't run off, Danny.
Okay.
What do you think?
Oh.
That's all he gets. Not bad, huh? Not bad. Danny's been doing it with me a long time. Danny, how long ago did I start teaching you?
12 years ago.
12 years ago?
13.
Right after I came here, yeah.
Yeah.
Almost instantly when I came here, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
I have no idea how many shows you've done with me, but a lot of shows with me. He's been my right-hand man a lot. Danny, I want you to do one thing, though, before you leave the stage.
Absolutely.
Okay? Tell them about the first time I locked you up in the handcuffs.
Well, that's kind of my side story that I was starting to tell you about earlier. So Monty said, you know, to be a great magician, you have to be able to do at least one escape act. So being the young, arrogant kid I was at the time, I'm certainly not like that anymore. I had Monty lock me up as tight as he could in these handcuffs. And he said, well, Danny, if you want to continue, you're just going to have to get out of those. He left about after an hour of me struggling. Dinner was ready, so that was his excuse. And I
left him there.
He just left me there.
I figured he'd learn.
Here's Danny driving home with his handcuffs on as I pass a Green Bay police officer. I got pulled over and they asked me why I have handcuffs on. I said, well, officer, I'm a magician. He's like, well, that is one I haven't heard before. Please believe me, I am a magician. He's like, well, do a trick. I said, I'd really like to, officer, but I'm in handcuffs right now. So if you just, get me out of these and we can, and it's kind of embarrassing too. So there were a lot of pictures being taken. In fact, by the officer taking the pictures. So I finally got him off and we did some fun card tricks with him. That is my story of Monty locking me up. But
he still won't tell me whether the officer helped him get out of them or not. They have master keys, so I'm not sure.
He did. He was very friendly.
All right, give Danny one more big hand.
Thank you.
Thank you, Danny.
Thank you.
Thank you. I got it. That actually concludes our show, but I'm going to do one more little quick thing for you. That does include the show. I, again, definitely want to thank everybody for coming out. I hope you've had a good time today. I've got a great team. What do you think about them? Yeah, I'm so proud of them. Kind of neat. So we have a lot of fun. I think I'm going to, well, let me do one thing first. I'll do a couple more things for you, and then we'll call it a night. Remember I told you I hold the Guinness World Record? I thought I would give you a taste of the Guinness World Record, what it's like. This is, obviously the Guinness World Record is a lot more complicated, but the Guinness World Record is making the most balls, the red balls that I've been doing, appear and disappear through the use of sleight of hands only. You cannot use any special magic props or anything like that. It's required in the Guinness World Record. I do quite a few. I've had the record for, 20 plus years, maybe close to 30 years now. No magician's been able to take it away from me yet. But it's kind of fun. This is not the full record, but it's kind of a taste of it. Little music, maestro. The trick is, I have to make them all appear and disappear. But the trick is, they have to do it one at a time. Not there, not there. And they have to all come right back. And I'm going to do one more thing for you. This really isn't a trick. Actually, let me do two things for you real quick. Let me get, would you guys like to come up on stage? Huh? No? How about, I'm going to grab 4 kids, okay, that want to come up on stage. Come on, come on. And you two. All right. Let's move these things out of the way. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, let me, you over there, let me have the shorter ones over here. Yep, right there, perfect. You over this side, that's fine. Squeeze right in. We're going to try something here. Here, hold out your hand like that. Turn it over. Curl the fingers in. Blow on them. Rub like this and say, I'm good. Woo, give them a big hand. Would you do me a favor? Okay? Nothing here, nothing here. Would you reach inside and grab one of those red balls? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, and I need another one. Would you reach inside and just grab one? Perfect. Okay. Hold both of these. You hold your hands like this. I'm going to take this one, put it over my hand. Massage. Boop. There it goes. Okay? Well, you hold this one. Okay? That one that was disappeared, I'll grab it right here. Toss it in there. You've got it. Open up. Hold out your hands. Let me have one. I'll put it over my hand. One in yours. Close your hand tight. Push it in there. Whoop. You've got it. It's there. Yeah. I need one more. Would you reach inside and pull out one more? Perfect. Okay, that'll get it started. This one and this one, hold them. Don't touch them. I mean, keep it tight so I can't sneak it down in the hall. Okay, you ready? Turn around. Face them. Okay, hold your hands sideways like this. You ready? Okay, this might tingle, but it won't hurt. Show them. Hand me 2 of them. Okay? You hold them. Tight. Close your hand tight so I can't get them in there. Let me borrow this one. Okay, see this one right here? It's invisible. Take it. Toss it over into her hand. Well, that might have worked, did it? I'll put this one away. I don't need it. One thing I do, actually, I'll take, let me put this one away. So we have one. I'm going to give each of you one of these invisible balls. So hold out your hands, okay? And I'll take one, toss it down your hand. I'll make it invisible, okay? Take this one, I'll toss it down your hand, make it invisible, okay? Now you hold one, too, and you hold one, too. Okay, the last one I'll just put away over my portal. Okay, now here's the thing. You get to keep those. Those are yours to keep. Yeah. What you do, don't drop them, because if you drop them, they're really hard to find. Yeah, they're really hard to find, but so don't drop them. What you do is, do you have pockets? Huh? Yeah, if you have a pocket, okay, if you have a pocket, put it in your pocket, but if you don't, when you go back down, hand it to somebody that'll keep it for you, put it in their pocket, okay? A parent or whatever. And when you get home, you take that invisible ball and you get a little clear plastic bag or a clear jar, you put it inside that, okay? And you know those magic markers, those Sharpie markers that you can't erase? Get one of those markers and you label that bag or jar Invisible Magic Ball from Monty. And then you can show it to all your friends, okay? Okay, thank you, guys. One last thing. At the theater, we have a mascot. And this is not really part of the show, but we have a mascot here. How many of you, he's invisible. That's why he became our mascot. Yeah. How many of you have seen an invisible raccoon? Neither have I. But he's in here. This is his little home. There he is. Can you see him? Yeah, well, he's in there. Yep, his name is Rocky, okay? He got a picture of him. and what he'll do, but he's in there. Nothing, that's, oh, I'm sorry, ouch. No, I shouldn't do that. But he's in there, okay? But here we go. You ready? Watch. Rocky, everybody, grab a little magic fairy dust from the air. Toss it up to Rocky. Perfect, and there he is. Oh, nice guy, Rocky. Yeah, he's a sweetheart. He's a sweetheart. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. Yes. Wow. You like these guys? Yeah, I thought so. They're fun, aren't they? Oh, okay, I'll do that. He likes me to straight to his chin there. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Rocky, you be good. Say goodbye to the audience. Okay. I'm going to call out the magicians and let you give them one more big hand. I am Monty. My group, I'm so proud of them. Thank you. After the show, they will all go out in the lobby. If you want to say hi to them, they'll be more than happy to do that. They're good at signing autographs if you want to get an autograph. And I would do that from Kahlan, because she may be a female David Copperfield someday. She might be really proud of that. But I would definitely get one for her. But they'll all be out there again. And I'll bring Rocky out, too. So if some of the, oh, yeah, I know you like that. I know. Yeah, he's a ham. Actually, he's a raccoon, but. No, I won't bring the invisible you. You have choice whether you're invisible or not. I'll bring Rocky out there, too. So if any of the kids want to come up and pet him a little bit, you can. Okay? Thank you, everyone. Hanneman, come on out here. Give Hanneman a great big hand. Wow, that's good. Kahlan, come on out here. Fantastic. One more big hand for Kahlan. Dane, come on out here. A big hand for Dane. And don't forget Rocky. He always gets more applause than we do. I don't know why. Okay, thank you so much. We've enjoyed you. You're a lot of fun. I hope to see you again next time we're here. I think this is about our third or fourth time we've been to Cup of Joy.
Yeah, I think it is.
Something like
Give
that.
one more round of applause, would you please?
Thank you.
Now, when you leave tonight, go back and say hi to them at the table, how much you appreciate them. Couple of quick things here, a housekeeping thing. Please clean up around you tonight as you leave, as we are an all-volunteer staff. Also, if you did not have the opportunity to give, you can still give at the back counter. If you have a debit credit card, they can take it back there. Grab a schedule on your way out, or go to cupojoy.com to find out what else is going on. God bless you. Thanks for being here. One more round of applause.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. We'll see you outside. I know, Rocky. You know when he said clean up the mess? I think he was referring to us. We make a big mess. We'll see you outside. Thank you so much.
If every thought and step are part of your plan, give me your wisdom when I don't understand.